Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Universal Pictures has just dropped a bombshell on the world. And the world is definitely reacting. That's for sure. They have provided what's meant to be simply a cast announcement for Shrek 5, but have done so in a short animated clip of the characters, showing us that the old cast is back, and the big announcement's meant to be that Zendaya is joining the cast and is playing Shrek and Fiona's daughter, who is very clearly now grown up. First and foremost, we'll talk about the animation in a second. I want to start with some positivity here, because there's a lot of negative to say. Let's get this out of the way. Shrek is a franchise that I absolutely adore. I have adored ever since I was a kid. I grew up with Shrek, much like pretty much everyone. Shrek 1 and 2 are two of the greatest animated films ever. And Shrek had literally made history as an animated film, as it was the first film to ever win Best Animated Feature. It managed to beat Monsters, Inc., and it also beat the Jimmy Neutron movie back in 2001. Shrek absolutely deserves its iconic status. Say what you will about Shrek 3 and 4, I personally really enjoy 4. I think it's a very good film and a great wrap-up for the franchise. Not a fan of 3, but 3 definitely has its fans. But now we have 5 coming out. And 5 isn't coming out for almost 2 more years. Christmas of 2026 is when Shrek 5 is going to be hitting cinemas. And already we're getting a sneak peek of what the animation is going to look like. This is unusual. I am suspicious about this, because films don't typically do this, especially animated films. Animation is one of the last things that is done for an animated film, and it is the most time-consuming and expensive process of an animated film, bar none. So for them to provide this, a clip that I sincerely hope isn't in the film, I think it's a fun little internet joke. I'll play it. I can't play the sound because it's got copyrighted music in it. It's a fun little internet joke, but it is kind of very... It's being too meta about things. I predict that DreamWorks are taking a new direction with the animation, and they know it's a risky move, so I think they're taking a page out of Sonic's book and letting the world react to this while the film is still not in early stages of development, but still has a lot of time in the oven. I really do think they're testing the waters with this, and I'm going to predict that because of the way fans are reacted, we really have taken a page out of Sonic's book here. We are demanding change here. People are not happy. This is trending. This is blowing up, and no one seems to be happy about this. It's a very weird clip with very bad looking, not animation per se, it's more just the art style is very bad. The animation itself, the fluidity of it, looks really good. It's DreamWorks, so it looks nice in terms of the actual movement rather than the art style and character designs. What I can't understand is why they've just straight up abandoned the old art style. It looked good. This is from Shrek 4. Looks great. It's animation that holds up really, really well. Even the original Shrek from 2001 holds up really well. But what I can't understand is if they were going to change the animation, and I actually think they should have, for one reason. Puss in Boots. The Last Wish is one of the most beautiful animated films I've ever seen. And they even have Shrek and Donkey in the film. You don't get a great look at them, but I think they look pretty good. I like the way they look in this film in the very brief moments we see them. But of course, our main point of comparison is Puss in Boots, as he's in both films. Puss looks great in this movie, undeniably so. I can appreciate them trying to change things, and I can appreciate the fact that Shrek and Fiona and Donkey are obviously much older here, but it doesn't look like that's what they were going for. This doesn't just feel like an age thing. It's a completely different style. And it's different from the original Shreks, and it's different from Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and I can't wrap my head around why. Why they literally hit gold with Last Wish. Adoration and critical praise across the board, especially for its animation, and then just not go forward with that. Maybe it's a different team, maybe different people are at the helm here, but why not? Why not have it be in that animation style? I think it's too late now to have it be in that style, because I could imagine that's a very time-consuming style to animate in. But this isn't good. I thought this was AI. When I didn't see the video to start with, I saw just a screenshot, pretty much this frame, and I genuinely thought it was AI, and I had to fact check it. I had to fact check that this was actually real, and it is. It's hard to put my finger on why it looks bad, but we all know it looks bad. His head just looks a lot bigger, doesn't it? And, you know, maybe there are people out there that think this looks fine, like, let's see where it goes. I just don't think this looks good. And I think the whole meta TikTok joke, one, better not be in the film, because that's so out of place for Shrek. And two, it just doesn't help. Like, it doesn't help when you're having this cringy connection to modern technology, coupled with very big changes to something that is beloved by so many people. I don't know why they felt the need to make these changes. I don't really know what else to say. I'm very, very nervous about this film. I think DreamWorks has been doing some pretty good work lately. They have definitely proven themselves to be very capable of continuing to make great films. I think Pixar's dropping the ball for a lot of projects, and Disney especially are just fucked. Illumination, I've never been a fan of. Say what you will, they have some good films, but none of them, I don't think any of Illumination's films reach the same heights as like peak Disney or Pixar or DreamWorks. Blue Sky, oh, RIP, I guess. But I don't know, guys. I don't personally like the look of this. I absolutely want to see a change. I think they have enough time to make a change, and if they don't, delay the film. Let's have a Sonic moment here. Let's fix Shrek. Get a few hashtags in there or some shit. I don't know. It just I really wish we could see the comments, but we can't. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. Yeah, I think it looks really bad. But yeah. Until next time, guys, have a fucking good one. And take care.